Secrets, if you really look at yourself, you would be speechless. What happened to being doctors and teachers? What happened to being your brother's keeper? Nowadays kids more worried about the...
What's up guys, JNO here and welcome to Fantasy Football Game Week 3 review. Let's just have a quick look at how I've done and then we'll move on to the leagues, what you guys want to see, how you have done in the Certified Premier League. But if we look at my team, it's not done too badly. It's not done as well as I kind of need to do to start catching up. But we have 42 points. Now 42 points isn't too bad a score. Unfortunately my captain Aguero didn't get any goals. But he did play well against Everton, so there's hope for me there. I'm hoping Man City will still keep the form they have going. And I've got Silva and Aguero at the moment, although that can always change. But I think I'm going to do well with Silva and Aguero in the team. But star man was Mahrez. Mahrez has just torn the league up in these first 3 game weeks. He's just done amazing. I got him at 5.7, but if you got him at 5.5 at the beginning of the season, you're just laughing. And you're pretty high up in the tables, clearly, because he has just taken the league by storm, and Leicester actually look pretty damn good. Speaking of people who looked pretty good, Sacco has finally got some goals. I was assuming Payet would set him up more often than he has. The thing is, West Ham as a unit don't look that good defensively. Attacking wise, they look like they've got something about them though, so I won't be picking any West Ham defenders. But I'm quite happy with how Sacco's done, although I just wish he'd get a few goals. Then we have Pella up front. Southampton are looking a bit like a blunt sword right now. They look dangerous as a unit, but they're just not performing. But finally, also Chelsea actually came in and did something. Hazard got an assist, but I'm seriously considering dropping Hazard for Pedro. And unfortunately, I jumped on the AU bandwagon a bit too late, and AU came up with 1 point in the Swansea game. Sunderland actually did well defensively, which is ridiculous and has completely screwed me up. I actually have Pantamillion and Van Aanholt on the bench, and both of them would have been better choices than some of the defenders and goalkeepers I picked. But Schmeichel didn't do too bad. He got me 3 points. Hoof got me 2. Ward, unfortunately, yeah, let's not talk too much about that. But Cedric, at least Southampton got a clean sheet. So I've still got a lot of work to do, but I've still got my wild card, and hopefully I'm not leaving it too late. But I'm saving the wild card for later. Man, I should have shaved, and I should have cut my hair. I look a mess. God, I need to do something about this. There you go, that's a lot better. Or I just filmed this over 2 days for the clever review that are watching. But anyway, unfortunately Monday night has now happened and I've got below the average yet again. So yet again I'm dropping behind people. I'm now sitting an overall rank of 2.4 million out of 3.3. Now that just feels bad. It feels horrible. I don't know what to do. Well, no, I do know what to do. Wait 1 more week and then I'm using the wild card. But on the plus side, I did put a bet on a draw Arsenal-Liverpool before the game happened, and I won myself a cheeky 150 quid, so I can't complain too much about that. So, when I go with the wildcard for this team, a lot is going to change, but I'll hopefully have a few days off in that week so I can talk to you about everything I'm doing. But let's get on to what you want to see, and that is the Certified Premier League and how you guys are doing, because remember, the person who gets first place gets a prize. Certified Premier League, I'm now down to 85th. And in Kirchhoff's League, I'm down to 184th. And I thought I had a decent game week this week. But unfortunately, everyone else seemed to have a decent game week as well. And it's getting to that point where people are changing their sides now, so the scores are going to go higher up. And yeah, not looking too good. Although, in the head-to-head league, in Kirchhoff's head-to-head league, I have gone up to 6th. But I have gone down to 7th in the Certified Super League. So let's have a quick look at what the standings are in the Certified Premier League. We have top-notch side Elliot Roseman Marks is still leading the pack, a game week score of 89. he is going to be hard to catch if he keeps putting these scores in. We've got Hotshot Beast Mode, Mr. Hotshot. He's come up out of nowhere. He wasn't in last week's review of the league. 71 points in this game week, is now up to 175 total points. And then at third, going down one place, Nathan Cohenberg with Born Dreams. Still got a score of 62, which is 20 more than I got. And the only person in like the top 10ish area that got the same score as me was FC78 Marco Salon. I struggled with this last time, didn't I? Salonen. And to be honest, I lost 4 points because I brought in AU, and then of course AU didn't score or assist, which completely destroyed me, seeing as Sunderland suddenly decided to be able to defend. But AO still had chances in the box and so on, so I'm not too worried about that. So let's just have a quick look at the sides. Let's have a look at the top notch side. He is rocking, let's see how you get 89 game week points. What you do is you have Cech in goal, who gets a clean sheet. You have Mahrez, you have Wilson, you have Hazard as a captain. Imagine if he'd had Wilson as a captain, then he'd have just walked away with it. Redmond is clearly still getting the points. I've got a lot of thinking to do. Kolarov is getting in points, 15 points because he scored. And he had Henderson, Mertesacker, who would have got him a clean sheet. And O'Shea on the bench with Hennessy. Just like, seriously, could you just slow down a little bit so I can maybe make this look a bit more respectable, Elliot? Because you're destroying me at the moment. I think you're something like 80 odd points ahead of me, which is ridiculous. Hotshot Beast Mode, he had a good game week, coming up into the top 3. Overall rank of 20,000, so that means Elliot Rosewell Marks is higher. So at least people in my league are repping us in the overall as well. He had Hart, Smalling, Shaw and company all getting clean sheets. Yaya Toure, Costa, who's finally getting on the score sheet, which is always the thing with him. When people start dropping him, he'll start scoring. People bring him in, he'll get injured. You can never trust Costa in my eyes. Wilson looks like someone you may have to bring in, but West Ham's defence was pretty poor. So I'm not going to jump on that just yet, although at 5.5 million I may jump on it when I use my wild card, but he might be up to 5.6 or 5.7 by then. And then finally, let's have a look at Nathan Cohenberg. Born Dreams, consistently in the top of the table. He had Skirtle, who got a clean sheet, Mignolet, who got a clean sheet, Hazard, Mahrez, Wilson. Just, yeah. Just not looking good for me, is it? Seeing as I'm 80th or something along those lines. And the highest of my friends is Mark Collin, Saints legend, which I beat last year, but this year he's got off to a flyer compared to me, and was repping at 506,000th. And to be honest, he didn't have any massive scorers apart from Cech, but all of his players scored 2 or more, which I know sounds like very little, but still. Anyway guys, thank you so much for tuning in. This week will be a bit more of a struggle for me than last week getting videos up, because I am actually at work later, and with the baby it's just a bit harder for me to get videos up than when I'm doing morning shifts. I can come back and do a video. Thank you guys so much for tuning in. We will be doing the preview on Friday, and hopefully at Wednesday we'll manage to fit in the predictions. As always, please like and subscribe if you're enjoying the content, and the reveal of who I'm supporting will be out at some point this week as well. I'll catch you guys next time, and remember, stay certified.